We are Greenbrier Rail Services. Hello, and welcome to Greenbrier Rail Services San Bernardino location. We're glad you're here. We're proud of our facility and our employees, but we're also proud of our safety standards. Standards that have been put in place to keep everyone, including you, safe as possible. So before we can go any further, we'll need to discuss some very important safety matters. The most important safety feature starts with a safety-first attitude. A commitment to safety is non-negotiable and is everyone's responsibility, including yours. Greenbrier Rail Services strives to achieve a comfortable and safe workplace, which contributes to the welfare of our employees and the development of our business. In order to maintain and continuously improve safety conditions, we've carefully implemented some key safety items that you'll need to be aware of during your time with us. Our goal is to maintain conditions that ensure the safety of our employees, subcontractors, customers, and the general public. We believe that with the proper precautions, all incidents are preventable. With this safety-first attitude, we ensure that everyone returns home without injury each and every day. You may have a background working around tracks, trains, and other active manufacturing sites, but there are some specific things that you'll need to know about this facility. For the next few minutes, pay attention. We're about to tell you who to follow, what to watch out for, where to go in an emergency, when to take action, and how to dress during your stay. Again, and as always, safety begins with you. To begin, all visitors must sign in on the visitor's log located in the front office during each visit to this facility. This is an important first step. Signing in and out facilitates speedy evacuation and accountability of all visitors should an emergency arise, such as a fire, natural disaster, or even an active shooter situation. Additionally, visitors are required to sign out when they leave the facility for any reason, even if you plan to come back to the site later in the same day. Next, all visitors are required to read, sign, and date Greenbrier's Safety Agreement form. You must agree to comply with the listed rules and regulations. Visitors must be hosted by a Greenbrier employee or by site-approved contractors. While you're visiting with us, a lead will be assigned to guide you around the work environment. You'll need to be in close proximity and in constant communication with your lead at all times. Check with your lead before performing any action or activity. If you have questions or concerns, make sure you discuss them with your assigned lead. Be aware that this facility has CPR and first aid certified employees throughout the office and shop areas. In the event of an emergency, a certified person will administer CPR and/or first aid practices until EMS have arrived. First aid kits are available in the shop and office areas, and an AED unit is located in the central office if needed. It is important for you to be familiar with Greenbrier's site facility map. This map clearly identifies all emergency exits, CPR, and first aid stations. It also highlights the designated evacuation assembly point, which is the cul-de-sac in front of the building. In the event of a fire or other emergency, you should exit the building with your guide and report to the designated meeting area. You must remain in this area for accountability and until the all clear has been issued.
All clear.
At that time, you will be instructed to return to your normal duties or will be requested to exit the facility. Greenbrier Rail Services' proactive safety plan includes the development of an emergency response team. This team has been trained to intervene and stabilize emergencies before they have the chance to escalate. They are the first to act in most emergency situations. While you're here, you'll be required to wear certain personal protective equipment that will help keep you safe. You'll need earplugs, reflective vest, eye protection, as well as steel-toed footwear or steel-toe protective covers. You may be required to wear protective gloves, which protect your hands from cut hazards such as stringers or metal shavings. These important items must be worn on-site at all times. Never bring food or drink into production areas, and smoking is permitted in designated areas only. Now that you're all suited up, let's prepare to enter the work area. But before you enter any designated work area, you'll need to ask yourself, am I allowed to be in this area? What are some of the hazards that I may be exposed to? Keep in mind that hazards are everywhere, from tripping and falls to electrocution, burns, and being caught between large moving objects, or even getting struck by an object. Besides potential dangers on and around the tracks, there are other potential risks. Overhead loads, forklift, and other equipment movement. You must always stay vigilant for possible tripping hazards and be extra careful near blind corners or entryways. To assist you in avoiding these hazards, you'll see several warning signs located throughout the facility. These signs were put in place to help protect you by identifying potential dangers. A few examples include pinch points, trip hazard, watch your head, watch your step, confined space, and others. Some chemicals can also pose as a personal hazard. For this reason, you'll see special hazardous warning labels and tags affixed to containers located throughout the facility. Other important signs are in place to identify safety-related or life-saving equipment, such as fire extinguisher, first aid, or the automated external defibrillator. For added safety, each forklift emits a beam of light onto the floor. This is a visual indicator of the safe distance pedestrians should keep between themselves and the forklift. Be aware of important warning sounds that you may encounter while in the production area. That sound indicates the initiating of wheel set movement on a track. That sound indicates that a forklift is moving near you. When you hear this alarm, a fire or other emergency has been reported, and immediate action must be taken. While in the work area, always remember to STOP, or stop, think, observe, plan. There's lots of activity, so your attention is very important. For example, wheel set movement can happen anytime, anywhere, and on any track. Always use caution. Assume every track is in use, meaning that movement can occur anytime from any direction. To help you, we've placed these not-so-subtle reminders around the work area. When moving from one location to the next, always make sure the location you are heading towards is safe. If you plan to cross the tracks, remember, look both ways. Workers are constantly welding, grinding, pressing, and heating large steel objects. Sparks and flames can grab your attention. Never look directly at the grinding or cutting processes, and never climb on, over, or under any machinery or wheel sets unless directed to do so. Be aware of exit signs, locations, and meeting locations, so in the event of an emergency, you'll know how to get out safely and where to go. Exits are clearly marked. If you are unfamiliar with exits or gathering locations, it is important to ask your assigned lead. Keeping workers safe while streamlining manufacturing processes to increase production is sometimes challenging. Incorporating safety measures into lean processes helps reduce the types of incidents that can disrupt productivity. As part of our safety-first attitude, Greenbrier Rail Services is dedicating human and financial resources toward incorporating lean safety practices. These practices are designed to identify and control processes or activities that could cause accidents or illnesses. We want you to have a safe and pleasant visit at our facility. We hope you'll enjoy your time here at Greenbrier Rail Services. If there's anything we can do to make your stay here more enjoyable, just let us know. We are here to help. We're glad you're here and look forward to helping you complete your task in a comfortable and safe environment.